Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV playing on the Xbox One console. This is Westbridge Hills Wednesday, episode number 11. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got a little bit of work planned for today. I was thinking about this off camera, and I'm thinking it's time we do this. If you remember, a few episodes ago, we added this silo in here. Let's just go have a look at this particular model of silo. This is a mod that we downloaded. Now, it came with a couple of different silos. It came with this one and another one. So if you look at the crops listed in this one, you'll see that it doesn't actually hold all of the crops. So it would seem, I want to say through no fault of my own, but it was completely my fault. We bought the wrong silo. So if we go into the shop and we look at its sister silo, this one holds everything. It even holds snow. So how long can we store snow in the silo before it melts? I'm wondering. Why would you want to store snow? But we're going to switch it out anyway. But the first thing we've got to do is get rid of the canola that's in the silo currently. We've got 100 and some odd thousand liters of canola that we need to get rid of. Although the price is less than favorable for this time of the year, I can't wait until the first day of winter to get rid of this thing because we need to store grass. We need to store grass for the sheep. So that's what we're going to be doing. So let's hop in the JCB real quick. We'll hook up the tipper that's right beside it conveniently, and then we will sell all of this canola. Yeah, we're going to sell all of the canola, and then we will be able to afford the price difference in the silos. We're only going to get $22,000 from selling that one, and then the other one is $80,000. So we need a little bit of a cushion. Plus, we can't sell the silo with the crops in it because it will automatically sell it to, I think, the lowest price. If you sell the silo right now with crops in it, it'll automatically sell the crops in the silo for you, but it's not necessarily going to give you the most expensive price. So you have to look on your map thingy here as to who's paying the most for canola. It seems that the restaurant is paying the most at this point in the year, so we're going to drive all the canola to the restaurant and sell it there. And then once the silo is empty, we'll swap it out. And I want to move it back a little bit too. It's kind of in a little wrong place right here in the middle of the field. So I kind of want to move it back. There's the restaurant there. So we have to drive all those. Same thing on our way to the sawmill with the lumber. Just a few stops before it. Yeah, so I want to move this silo back closer to the feed and fertilizer tanks and the workshop. I've got some plans rolling around in my head for this open space, and this silo is kind of in the way of those plans. So let's just truck this over. We're gonna have to make about 4 trips, ladies and gentlemen. So we won't show you all 4 trips. We'll probably just show you this first one. And we may or may not have to switch out the JCB for the John Deere because it's a little more powerful. And just what I thought, this the hills in Westbridge. The hills of Westbridge are too much for my small JCB tractor. As you can see, we're down to like 4 miles an hour here going up the hill with 31,000 liters of canola. Come on, you can do it. All right, so we're on our way to the restaurant to sell the first load of canola. While we're on our way there, folks, have a look at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Hit that subscribe button for me if you have not done so already. If you have and you're a current subscriber, hey, thanks for the ongoing continuous support. And if you're not a subscriber, that's okay too. Thanks for tuning in and watching the video. Be sure to drop a like on the video or a dislike if you so choose. It's completely up to you. And then when you're done that, ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything, folks. We do a different map on a different series on a different map each day of the week, Monday through Friday. It's all different. Go and check out each day that you've missed so far if you're not a regular viewer. And then once you're done that, check out the featured channeled section of my YouTube channel. You'll see 3 very good farming simulator YouTubers there. Mr. Crazy Simulator, Deuce MS, and Carl Johnson Gaming. You can just click on them in the featured channel section and go and subscribe to their channels. Like and share their videos as well. Ring their notification bell so you don't miss anything from those three gentlemen. And then as we come up to the restaurant, last but not least, come and follow us on all of our social media campaigns, Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Discord. There's even a small PayPal link there if you feel so inclined to send a donation my way. Donations are never expected, folks, but are all greatly appreciated. You guys are fantastic. And I just appreciate the fact that you've tuned in and started watching a video or stopped by now. Who knows? It's completely up to you. All right, first load of canola is in the restaurant. Not looking too bad. Here we go, $30,000. So 4 trips should net us about $120,000, and we will have more than enough for that new silo, plus a little bit of cushion in case we want to buy something else. So let's go and do that now. Let's bring the tipper back to the farm, and we'll fast forward to the end of the canola sale, so you don't have to sit through 4 trips back and forth, because who wants to do that? All right, so we've sold all of the canola, well, almost all of it. There's like a few thousand liters left in here, but we can just leave it in the trailer for now until we get the new silo in there. All right. All right, excuse me. All right, so there's what? There's not much left in here. There we go, 5,000 liters. So we'll just park this off to the side. We'll swap out these silos real quick, and then you see we've got like $236,000. That's a nice little start. That's a good little cushion to have here. All right, so we'll get rid of this. Goodbye, silo. And we get an extra 22,000, so we're at 259, and that sister silo is only $80,000. Holds the same amount in capacity-wise, but holds everything. The multi-fruit silo. I strongly advise you download this. It's fantastic. And we can buy extensions as well to hold 100,000 at a time. So yeah, I want to put it right back here. Sort of get it out of the way. There we go. Right about there looks good. So we don't hit that water tank coming out. And we're going to landscape some of that dirt out of the way too at some point. There we go. That looks good. Right there. Perfect. And then we can just dump the canola back into the silo. And then I'm hoping that it snows so we can test this out to see how much snow the silo, or how long the silo can hold the snow before it starts melting. I'm hoping that we can store snow all summer. And then we can play in the snow in the summertime. Snowmen in July, that's my plan. All right, so let's put the tipper back in here. And then what is next on today's to-do list? Oh yes, I remember. Because we have this little bit of cushion now, we have $179,000. There is a small field on the map that has grass growing in it. It's not too far away, and I'm thinking instead of just mowing around our field, because our sheep population is going to dramatically increase soon once we start building up some cash and buying some new animals, we can purchase that small field. I believe it's field number 6. We're going to purchase that field, and we're going to grab a couple of mowers from the shop. The rear mower from the shop. We already have the front mower. And then we're going to mow some grass and put the grass in the silo for storage, because now we have that capacity. So you'll see field 6 over here at the bottom left corner of the residential area of Westbridge Hills is for sale, and it's only $82,000. So I think we're going to pick that up. I said I think we're going to pick that up. There we go. Perfect. We've got it. So now we can go into the shop. We can pick up that rear mower that we so lovingly love to use, the Novacat A10CF Crossflow. This is the one that windrows behind you, so you don't have to buy a windrower. So we're going to grab that, and we've already got the loading wagon and the front mower, so now all we have to do is mow the lawn. And we are going to do that because I do believe my preliminary off-camera check of field number 6 did tell me that the grass was ready to harvest. So we're going to do that. We'll strap on the front mower. We'll zip on up to the shop to collect our brand new rear Novacat A10 CF cross-flow mower. All right. The shop is right up here. We'll go grab the mower, and then we'll head on over to field number 6 to start our mowing. Now, field number 6 is not that big, but in the grand scheme of things, we don't need it to be that big. We're just using it for grass. It's a small, inexpensive field that's semi-close by to our operation, so it's not going to take much to go and mow the grass and then go and collect it. It doesn't take very long at all. And then while we can hire the worker to mow the lawn, and then we can come back with the loading wagon and load up the grass and then run it over to the silo. So we should get probably 150,000 liters of grass in the silo once this is done. I'm not sure. Maybe 150 on a good day. I'd be happy with that. If we get a little bit less, that's okay, because we don't have that many sheep right now anyway. So right now they're not eating a lot of food or not eating a lot of grass. And we also have the opportunity to purchase a baler later on in life and a bale wrapper, make silage bales, or just make silage altogether, whatever. The purchase of the grass field is threefold, I'm guessing, because if we wanted to get cows, we could feed them silage. And we can bale grass and sell the silage bales, the round or square or whatever, or we can just make silage and sell silage. So there's a few different revenue streams just from the $82,000 field that we purchased here. So it just makes good sense. It's small, it's cheap, and we need it. So now we're down to $34,000. That's not bad. It's still pretty good. And in the next couple of days, our crops should be ready to harvest, so we'll have some more income there. So things are looking up. Things are going somewhat according to plan. All right, come on, mow. There we go. And we are mowing. All right, let's hire the worker, and we'll let the worker take care of this while we tell what happened there. Oh, I guess the mower got clogged. Look at that. Big clump of grass. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Let's chalk that up to the ghost of Westbridge Hills messing with my brand new mower. All right, let's go grab the loading wagon and we'll go fill up some grass, and then we'll bring it back to the silo and we'll store it in the silo. Grass is always good. If you don't have a grass field, or if you don't plant grass, just think about this. You only have to plant it once. So you could lease the seeder and buy like one bag of seed, because it uses very minimal seed. And you never have to plant it again. It just keeps growing back. So it's like a free crop. And like I said earlier, you can mow it and you can sell it as grass. You can bale it and sell it as grass bales. You can wrap those grass bales and sell it as silage bales. Or you can utilize the biogas plant and make silage and sell the silage. Or you can feed the silage to your cows. Either way, it's technically free. The only thing you have to pay for is the initial seeding, but then once that's done, you're done. So think about that. If you don't have a grass field, it's a good idea to get one, because it's a good go-to thing to do if you're in a pinch for some cash. So that's my advice for today. I'll write that down. Get a grass field. All right. Where is field number 6? Is just to the left of this, I believe. Should be coming up here down the hill. Yeah, so I'm not going to spoil anything, but we do have some plans for the farmland on the Westbridge farm. You'll have to tune in every week to see. All right, here is our mowing worker. Let's just get out of his way for a minute. There we go. And it looks like the mower is clogging up on every line of grass. Why is it doing that? What is in that part of the field right there that is preventing my grass from spitting out of the mower? It's in the same spot every time. It's like there's a big invisible thing in the middle of my field, not allowing the grass to be spit out. That's weird. Interesting. Either way, I guess it all spits out at the end because there's a big, huge clump there. All right, so let's pick up this grass and get it back to the farm. All right. This is the last line of grass that's going into the silo. We've done 3 trips already. The lawn is already cut. Everything's good. And now the neighbor's got nothing to complain about. Everything looks nice. All right, so let's lift up the pickup and turn off the forage wagon. We will hightail it back to the farm. We'll dump the rest of this grass into the silo, and next I think we're going to build up our sheep population because we had some sheep unfortunately pass away on us due to old age. I'm not sure what the age is, so I think just so we can find out, we're going to just let a couple of more die through natural selection. And then we'll have an accurate depiction on what age we need to sell our sheep at before they pass away. So we're going to buy, I think, 14 more sheep. We've got 46 right now, and we're going to build up to 60, and we're going to see if we can increase this wool production a little bit. And then once we have written down our maximum age per sheep breed that we use for the Suffolks and the Merinos, actually we're weeding out the Suffolks and we're just purchasing Merinos for the wool. But once we get the maximum age written down for the Merinos, we'll know when we need to sell those sheep and when they've reached their life expectancy, and then that will be that. So let's dump this last load in here, and then we'll put the loading wagon away. There we go. Let's have a look at the sheep silo, the grass silo count. Where are you? At the very end, 87,000 liters of grass. We should be good for a while. We'll just keep cutting the grass and storing it in the silo. When the silo gets full, maybe we'll start making silage. Maybe we'll start wrapping some bales. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds for Westbridge Hills? But things are progressing nicely. We just have to rebuild the sheep population little bit by little bit and then start the wool business. So we've got crops, wool, grass, and leftover lumber that's around the yard here because we're still going to be cutting down some more trees. We just got to find a quick and effective way to get this done. Maybe we'll rent some logging equipment and finally just bite the bullet and do it properly rather than just with the chainsaw and hand bombing it into the back of the pickup truck. All right, let's have a look at the sheep here. All right, so we've got 46 sheep, Merinos and Suffolks mixed. We want to weed out the Merinos and just have Suffolks. So let's have a look here. Some of these Merinos are 1.7 years of age, and some of the Suffolks are 1.7 years of age as well, just a few. Now, on another map that I do, the Green River 2019 series, we did have some sheep pass away at 1.7 years. So I'm not sure if it translates the same from map to map, but I think these sheep are on their way out. So we're going to buy 14 more to make it an even 60. And then we'll look at figuring out what age the sheep die. Because I think that's important to know, and we should write that on our whiteboard, that we need to sell these sheep before they pass away and we get no money for them at all. There's really only one way to find that out, and that's trial and error. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to buy 14 more Merinos, and then we'll have 60 sheep. And then once those other 8 die that are of old age, we'll get an accurate picture as to when we need to sell the sheep. I suggest writing things down as well. If you don't have a notepad or a whiteboard, then you should probably get one. I have a big whiteboard sitting right in front of my laptop, so I can just easily reach up and write things down, and then do some videos as well. It comes in very handy. I've got a bunch of stuff written on it. Seed usage and fertilizer usage for various maps and fields and equipment, things like that. All right, and we need a trailer too. So instead of hauling the loading wagon out every time we want to refill the grass, it's better that we just get a small trailer. Just with 8,000 capacity should be good enough. And if we have to make multiple trips, we can. We'll just park it beside the silo, and we'll use that to fill up the grass, which we need to do now because we just purchased 14 more sheep, so the grass is running a little low. So we will run up to the shop real quick, grab our brand new trailer, clean up the sheep a little bit first, and then we'll fill it up with some more grass, and then we'll have another addition to the Westbridge Hills family, the 8,000 liter capacity trailer that we're going to use for grass. And we can use it for other things as well too. Once we if we do decide to get chickens, we can put wheat in it, or pig food, or cow food, silage, whatever. You could use it for a multitude of different things. Let's fill up the water as well before we run up there and grab our trailer. Sheep need water, even the new sheep. All right, let's head up there real quick, and we'll grab the trailer. I always love buying new equipment. Just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside that we can afford something. So we're down to $17,672 now. Still not a bad cushion because the maintenance fee is going to come out at midnight, and that's $3,000, $3,500. So that'll bring us down to about 13 or 14,000. And then we should be able to harvest those crops in field 16 and 17 within the next season's day or two, which is equivalent to a month in real life. So those should be ready to go by the time the next episode rolls around. We want to get those done before it snows or the ground gets really hard. We can't plow or cultivate in the wintertime either. So, oh, actually, I forgot that season's reset itself, and we're still in early summer. We got lots of time. We could probably do another round of planting before the season is over as well. All right, let's get some grass. Hey kids, we're buying grass. Oh wow, we can put everything in here. Total mixed rations, seeds, sugarcane seeds, TMR, chaff, silage, wood chips. Nice. We're just after grass. I really, really want to put some snow in here. I can't wait till it snows. I want to see if we can unload the snow in the summer and throw it around the farm. Or maybe we could put snow in the trough with the water, and the snow will melt and feed the sheep, or water the sheep. How's that? I wonder if that would work. Finding out all sorts of things. All right, so the last thing we had to do today was feed the sheep that we just purchased. So that is it. We are going to wrap up this episode, folks. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. If you have not already done so, click that subscribe button for me in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Like and share this video and ring that notification bell for me. You don't want to miss anything that's coming up. All right, folks, this was Farming Simulator 19, Westbridge Hills, Wednesday, episode number 11. You're watching JCTV playing on the Xbox One console. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. And for now, this is JCTV saying, see you later.